Hey, how you all doing? Now, look, I was just speaking to somebody, well, like chatting with somebody on Facebook actually earlier on, and the subject, it was over the subject of tattoo schools. All right. Now, over the years, as some of you will know, I've been quite heavily involved in the tattoo industry, making machines, writing articles in trade magazines, stuff like that. Now, I never used to sell to scratchers, ever, if I could avoid it. And it seems that these tattoo schools are hell-bent on taking money off of people to teach them next to nothing. Now, you can't learn to tattoo in a few days. You can't learn to tattoo in my view, in a few weeks even, I think it's months of hard work, and if you're one of the old school lot that's done an apprenticeship, so to speak, you'd have spent a good amount of time sweeping the floor and washing down sides and God knows what, like, and hopefully you learnt to make needles and soldering needles to needle bars and stuff like that. But you can be forgiven if you actually didn't do that, because pretty much nobody does that now anyway. They just buy the disposable stuff. So you'd be forgiven for that. But nothing of any good has ever come out of a tattoo school. Now, by school, I mean these absolute assholes that sort of promise you that they're going to teach you the whys and wherefores and get you started on tattooing or whatever. And I think I've even seen one that just does it online now, and how to draw a stencil and how to apply a stencil. Ooh, it gets exciting. And what colour black do you need? Does the white ink hurt more? Well, of course it does. Okay, because it's whiter, right? It's whiter than the black ink, and that's why it hurts a lot more. We all know that. You ask any artist that, they'll tell you the same. But now, look, on a serious note, tattoo schools are just a sodding joke, okay? And for me, I've never actually understood why people start them, because the same people are inevitably... right, look, they're doing it for the money, okay? That's the only reason that these people have opened these tattoo schools, is to take vulnerable people's money, right, and lull them into a false sense of talent, maybe, lull them into a false sense of something where they think they're going to, at the end of this 5-day course or whatever it is, be able to just go straight in with mummy and daddy's money and open a studio. And no, listen, it doesn't work like that. Now, they're turning people over, okay? They're totally pulling people's pants down, because if you want to know how to apply a stencil or draw a stencil, just bloody well look it up on YouTube. Somebody out there is doing it. Many years ago, of course, all this information was very, very secretive, but it just much the same as what I used to do building machines. It was a little bit of, had a bit of an edge to it, and people were, a lot of people didn't like the fact that I was doing courses and giving away the information on how to tune machines and stuff like that. I used to get hate mail from people because I would share information so that people had a better understanding of the machines they were using. And to me, that just made me even want to share the information even more, and for free. Okay, which is what I did because I was at the time I was uploading a lot of videos on my channel, and I've got a different channel now. There's a few videos on there. Larry's Vintage. I'm Larry. So Larry's Vintage. Check it out. Check out, well, you're on Larry's Vintage now, but check out the videos lower down in the video list. Forgot it was on YouTube here. So anyway, yeah, so these schools, I mean, I know a couple of people that have jumped on the bandwagon over the years, not recently, and they failed. They've you're just diluting your own industry by doing this, because the more people that go to tattoo schools, the more people are going to be tattooing, albeit maybe from home as scratchers, kitchen scratchers, whatever. But you see, here's the thing. Now, there's a lot of awesome artists out there, and there are some fabulous artists. I know many of them, and the talent out there now is phenomenal. But there's idiots out there that will always want to save a quid, okay? They don't want to pay £400 or £500 or whatever for a day sitting. They want to get it off their mate down the road for 60 quid for a sleeve, you know, or whatever. But there will always be those people. And as long as the tattoo schools, they're just producing more of these kitchen scratchers to cater for these people. So if we can get rid of the scratchers are the problem, right? So if there's nobody scratching, then there's nobody going to these tattoo schools. Now, I also know artists, to be fair, that have taken on many apprentices over the years, and some of those apprentices have gone on to be quite successful. But it's almost like a perpetual thing with some artists, you know, as one apprentice sort of leaves, if you like, and starts tattooing, they have to get another one, right? It's like they're too lazy to wipe down themselves or set their own station up, right? And the trouble with that is, if they're good at what they do and the apprentice is a decent enough artist, they are literally diluting. They're taking customers away from their mentor, really. Ultimately, there's a finite amount of people that want tattoos, and there seems to be an ever growing sort of infinite number of tattooers. I don't know where this industry is going, and I still have a love for the industry, but I call it an industry, but I'm not really that involved in it anymore. I don't go to shows. The shows are great. I don't really go to them anymore. I don't make machines anymore. Although that said, this year I am planning on making one machine. That's all I'm going to make. Pretty busy out in the old workshop at the moment with other bits and pieces of my metal work. I do a bit of woodwork now as well. And I've just diversified a bit, really, and I'm still working full time. So anyway, look, I've digressed. Tattoo schools, don't fall for their bullshit. Don't waste money on them. Don't go to them. Don't be involved with them. It doesn't matter if they're live in a room, right, with a PowerPoint presentation and some artists that most people have never heard of. It doesn't matter. Or it doesn't matter if they're online doing these courses. It doesn't even matter what the cost is, okay? You're getting turned over. It's the wrong way of doing it. You might as well just teach yourself from a book. Do not give tattoo schools your money. They're thieving, okay? They're scamming you. You cannot learn to tattoo in that short space of time. Full stop. I'm at 10 minutes now. That's me. That's my rant over with. Hope I've done my bit to protect the industry with this video, but probably not. Anyway, look, Nice chatting, and I hope you're all well. I hope you stay safe, and have a look at some of my other videos. Like, share, subscribe. You take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.